So in the days after Drake dropping his new Iceman project, many people were quick to make videos all over the internet about all the people that Drake had dissed on the new album. Every bar was dissected and every subliminal line decoded. You couldn't even go on social media without seeing at least one video breaking down all the shots. Rappers, athletes, celebrities, and even Drake's own record label. Nobody was safe. There was a whole other layer to the disses that seemed to go overlooked, and so many disses that seemed to fly under the radar, or for the most part, weren't even mentioned at all. These were the visual shots. Just like the lyrical disses, some of these were very subtle, and some of them were pretty obvious if you know where to look. From wardrobe choices to props, scenes, and even cameos, the Iceman album is jam-packed with beef and cinematic disses. So in this video, we're gonna break down the visual storytelling behind the Iceman and take a look at the hidden messages. Whether you think they're intentional or just fan theories, there's a lot more happening on the screen than what meets the ear. So let's get into every visual diss that you might have missed. Stay tuned. So to kick things off, I'm going to start with the more speculative visual disses, starting with Ice Spice. Now this is purely speculation. If you don't know the history, let's start there. According to sources, back in August 2022, Drake reached out to Ice Spice via Instagram DM and invited her to OVO Fest. Apparently, this was after him hearing her breakout single Munch and after her On the Radar freestyle had gained some traction. He then flew her out to the event, which at the time sparked online rumors of the two dating. Their friendship went through a minor rough patch later that year, leading Drake to briefly unfollow her on Instagram, which sparked speculation about a subtle diss on the track Back Outside Boys being about Ice Spice. But according to some sources, the two have resolved their issues and are now on good terms. Now, if you've watched all the videos for Drake's Iceman project, then you've probably heard Plot Twist, which is one of my favorite songs on the entire album, featuring a slew of obvious disses targeting many industry artists. The video features a gorgeous curly-haired girl in multiple scenes, driving with Drake in a UTV, being handed a stack of $1 bills at a strip club, and finally standing by Drake's side at the very end of the video. And the internet, including myself, was pretty quick to ask, who was she, and what significance did her being in the video actually have? As it turns out, she's an up-and-coming rapper from Brooklyn, New York named Stunna Sandy. She's also the mystery face covered up by tape on Drake's album Habibti, which also came out on the exact same day as Iceman. Go and check the eyes. And you might ask, what is the significance of this, and how is this possibly a hidden shot at Ice Spice? And again, this is completely speculative and unsubstantiated, but if you look into Stunna Sandy and you've heard about Ice Spice before, you're gonna notice some similarities. Besides the fact that they're both Brooklyn natives and they're both beautiful curly-haired rappers sporting similar afros, they both use the same common Brooklyn drill flow and they have very similar New York accents.
Bad bitch, no clones. Yeah, that's where you snatch no lipo. If I said I love you, it's a typo. You know that I'm pretty and I'm psycho.
How can I lose if I'm already chose? Like, if she feeling hot, then I make that bitch frozen. I get a bitch tired every time that I post. Damn, the party not lit, then I'd rather not go. Why would I go?
So much so that if you read the comment section of one of Stunna Sandy's biggest songs, many have referenced this exact same thing, even sparking Stunna Sandy to make a response video explaining that no one Brooklyn rapper is entitled to that New York drill flow. And she's right. If you're up on all the current New York drill, this flow is part of almost all New York drill songs. Two of the biggest emerging drill rappers from New York, D-Thang and K-Flock, also use this exact same New York drill rhyme pattern.
It's like how many dead niggas do y'all got? Swear to God, just score like a walk. He jack what he cake and put in a box. I told Remo just let us.
I'm a GBG baby, so bitch, I'ma click till it's done. And I love with the PM, if you run, I'ma turn them fronts. Dummy. Outside, no security, bitches, just me and my gun. I'm the king of New York and I'm still outside making them run.
Stunna Sandy is also featured on a Drake song, Outside Tweakin', which was also released on the same day as Iceman, May 15th. So make of that what you will. Is this a subliminal diss towards Ice Spice, or merely a coincidence? I'll let you decide. I will say that I couldn't stop listening to Stunna Sandy's biggest two songs, the one Make It Look Sexy, which was popularized by Karl Anthony Towns after he made a short using the song.
I don't know if you say a rough shooting night. I see Captain Clutch doing what he's always been doing.
I go, how about I make it look? I go, how about I make it look sexy?
And BBC, short for Bad Bitch Challenge, both have incredibly catchy beats, and she's extremely easy on the eyes. That might add to it too. I will admit, I also like a few Ice Spice songs, mainly the Barbie one with Nicki Minaj, although I'll admit that she is much better on mute, if you catch my drift. Kinda like the Drake line on his collaborative album with 21 Savage called Her Loss, where he rapped, "She's a 10 trying to rap, it's good on mute," on a song called Back Outside Boys.
She a 10 trying to rap, it's good on mute, yeah.
which the internet universally assumed was a jab at Ice Spice, which she proceeded to laugh off on her Twitter account, posting, "At least I'm a 10. Although this line could have been directed at any female rapper, ironically 21 Savage is linked to Mulatto, who also at one time had a beef with the rapper Ice Spice. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this one. The next Subliminal diss is also more speculative because there isn't any hard evidence to back this up, but in my opinion, this is just too much of coincidence. Shane Gillis. When I first watched the Iceman videos, I was kind of surprised to see Shane Gillis in the video for Dust. He plays a police officer who's been locked in the back of his squad car by two kids who are erratically driving the car around the city. One of the kids just happens to be Drake's son, Adonis. And if you aren't aware, in 2019 on an episode of Matt and Shane's secret podcast, comedian Shane Gillis stated that Drake was into the young ones and predicted that the rapper would eventually get exposed for it. Gillis and his co-host Matt were discussing Drake's dating life when Gillis remarked, "Drizzy Drake is into the young ones. He's going to get got."
I want to be on the record. Drake's going to be... He's on that R. Kelly tip.
You think so?
Drizzy Drake likes him young.
What?
He does. It's somewhat known already, but this is one of those things where I want to, you got to say something. Like, remember Louis, that whole thing?
Yeah.
And, like, we knew about that.
Yeah.
And we were just like, I don't know. Drizzy Drake's into the young ones. He's going to get got in the next 5 years.
The podcast clip went massively viral on social media in 2024, right around the time that Drake's highly publicized rap feud with Kendrick Lamar had escalated. During this feud, Kendrick released diss tracks that scrutinized Drake's interactions with minors. Despite his earlier comments, Gillis, who is a self-proclaimed Drake fan, was still put in the video on the Iceman album. The reason that I feel like this is a diss is because at the end of the video, Gillis's character states that those kids are cool, and I kinda wanna hang out with them. That's weird.
Those kids are awesome. I don't want to hang out with those kids. It's kind of weird.
I just can't see Drake letting those pedophile comments go, especially after hearing the album and the way he talks about never squashing a beef or forgiving anyone who took a side or didn't take a side. Shane Gillis does talk on another interview about how he attended one of Drake's parties, so who knows.
He twerked at Drake's. I forgot he twerked at Drake's.
I didn't twerk at Drake's party?
Yes.
Maybe there was no animosity after all, because technically this was prior to Kendrick's beef. But nothing says you're below me than hiring a person for a part in your project. A power move in a way, like I can buy you.
So I was in on this. They didn't trick me. I was doing a favor for Drake. Me and him are friends.
Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. Am I overthinking it? Okay, now let's get into some of the subliminal disses that are a little bit more cut and dry, because these beefs were widely documented. The first one is Pusha T and Pharrell by association. In the song called Whisper My Name, at the start of the video there are some guys planning a robbery. They're all wearing Pinocchio masks that kind of look like dead president masks. One of the robbers is wearing a trucker hat that says Virginia is for lovers. The Virginia is for lovers slogan is initially a tourism campaign from 1969 from Virginia. And Drake could have chose any hat for this scene, so why choose this hat specifically? The answer is simple. One of the most long-standing Drake beefs is the Pusha T beef, and Pusha T just happens to be a Virginia native. The Virginia is for lovers hat is a reference to Drake's 2021 album Certified Lover Boy. Basically, it's a shot. I'm bigger than you in your home state. But it could also be a shot of Pharrell, another Virginia native and Pusha T's label boss. In the same video, Drake is attending a funeral in a procession of a bunch of black SUVs, and at one point there are vultures circling above the cemetery. In my opinion, this is a shot at the entire industry, or at least his rivals, insinuating that their careers are dead, or at least they're dying. Another cinematic reference occurs in the car scene in this video. The camera angles and the layout of the masked men directly mimic the opening bank heist scene from The Dark Knight. Fans noted the dialogue in the car mirrors and the movie's theme of betrayal and dividing up stolen money, serving as a metaphor for how Drake feels major music labels and the industry peers attempted to devalue him during the high-profile rap beef. And Pharrell takes some non-subliminal shots too, but these did not come on the Iceman album. On the song Jumbotron Shit Poppin' off the 21 Savage collaboration album Her Loss, Drake can be seen wearing all of Pharrell's old chains, although Drake did mention this on the Iceman track Make Them Pay, saying,
I got all the chains that they ever repped in Virginia. I got niggas' prized possessions. I get possessive on niggas.
Notably, Drake purchased and flaunted multiple million-dollar chains that were once owned by his longtime rival and close associates label boss Pharrell Williams in an Instagram post. Drake acquired these archival Pharrell pieces during a Jupiter auction in late 2022, which included a custom Jacob & Co. gold skateboard pendant with nearly 2,000 diamonds, a Jacob & Co. NERD brain pendant chain, and a diamond-encrusted pendant featuring Pharrell and his NERD bandmates Chad Hugo and Shay Haley. And in another viral Instagram post, Drake featured OVO Nico, the founder of Drake's OVO label and day one member of his inner circle, sporting Pharrell's chain collection as well. And Drake later taunted Pharrell and Pusha T about these acquisitions on Travis Scott's 2023 track Meltdown, rapping, "I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss."
Shit, I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss, give a all of that heritage.
Okay, and that wraps up the Pharrell and Pusha T section of this video. On to the next one. The next visual victims of Drake are going to be Kendrick Lamar, UMG, and Spotify. UMG is Universal Music Group, if you didn't already know, which just so happens to be Drake and Kendrick Lamar's label. On the song Make Them Know, the video features a bot farm where Drizzy sets the phones on fire using gasoline. One of the phones can be seen streaming Kendrick Lamar's They Not Like Us song, which is a blatant diss song against Drake and other OVO members. This song and its video featured deflammatory themes and an aerial shot of Drake's Toronto mansion on the thumbnail. Drake's company Frozen Moments LLC filed a defamation and harassment lawsuit targeting their shared distributor, Universal Music Group, UMG. The song highlights the allegations that UMG and Spotify use bots and pay-to-play schemes to artificially boost the viral success of Kendrick Lamar's song. In the legal filings, Drake's team did not accuse Kendrick Lamar directly of participating or knowing about the alleged bot use. The defamation lawsuit was dismissed by the federal judge who ruled that the rap diss lyrics in the song Not Like Us are considered hyperbole and figurative opinion, which are protected forms of free speech. Both Spotify and UMG strongly denied the allegations, calling them false and offensive, and legal action was voluntarily withdrawn by Drake's team after meetings with Spotify and UMG in January of 2025. Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar was the song that actually sparked many other beefs with people that weren't in the rap industry, like LeBron James for one. This beef stemmed from a viral video of LeBron James at the day party in Cannes, France, singing along to Kendrick Lamar's viral diss song. The footage also showed LeBron James' wife Savannah rapping along to the song, causing tension in LeBron and Drake's longtime friendship. This incident, along with LeBron James attending Kendrick Lamar's pop-out concert in Los Angeles, led to Drake unfollowing LeBron on Instagram, even making veiled references to this incident in subsequent tracks. On the song Make Them Remember, Drake raps, "I shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena, because you always made your career off of switching teams up."
Yeah, I shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena, because you always made your career off of switching teams up.
And I know that wasn't a subliminal burn by any chance, and it wasn't even visual. I just wanted to mention it for reference. So that basically wraps up my cinematic diss video for the Iceman album. If I missed any, can you please comment below and let me know, and I might do a part 2 of this video. If you like the content, please consider giving me a like and subscribe. This is Ghetto Blasters, and I'll see you next time. Peace.